Good afternoon, you beautiful people, and even more beautiful if you're out there trying to get your fitness on. In which case, this video is for you because we're actually checking out the realme watch. Welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your real life in style. And yes, fitness watches are part of that. So like I said, this video's main focus is the realme watch, which is realme's newest, more affordable smartwatch. Right, just like in fitness, let's not dilly-dally and jump right into it. This is the realme watch, and let me get it out of the way. It looks like the Apple Watch or the Fitbit. It has that generic smartwatch look. Basically something you know is a smartwatch when you see someone wearing it. Like, I can't say that this smartwatch look I talk of is the best fashionista OOTD look, but it's also something I've gotten used to seeing people have on their wrists, so it's becoming more and more neutral. This thing only comes in black, and it comes with these silicone straps. So my wrists are tiny, but I mean, I've had no problem with this, though this is on the last notch of those straps. That being said, if you have like exceptionally tiny wrists, that might prove a problem. Since this watch is also a tracker, you really need it to be like on your wrist, can't be like loose and flopping around. But also, there are other different silicone strap options, so that's something I like. You can switch this out for original realme straps that come in blue, green. I'm not sure what the others are, I don't have them, but I know they exist. Colored and different strap options are always a plus. To add another level to this personalization, the realme watch has a number of watch faces, so you can at least match that to your straps, to your outfits, or even just your mood. This thing has a plastic body, and while I didn't think that would end up as a pro, it is. The realme watch is so lightweight, I don't mind having it on my wrist 24/7. Like, even when I sleep, it doesn't really bother me. It's actually a thing because since I've been working at home a lot, I've actually opted for just like smaller wearables, and I've resorted to removing my smartwatches because they just feel too heavy. It's also IP68 rated, which means that it's sort of waterproof, like the type of waterproof that means you can sweat with it or like wash hands or shower with it, but like swimming with it is still a no-no. The screen on this thing is pretty responsive. It's definitely better than older smartwatches I've tried. I've been on 80 to 70% brightness, but then again, I've also always been indoors. What I would love to have seen on this would be adaptive brightness though. Basically, you navigate through this watch by swiping around. Swipe down for notifications. Yes, you get notifications from your phone. You can read from the watch and customize what notifications you get from your phone, but you can't answer the messages from the watch. Swipe right for your quick menu, swipe left for your quick stats, and swipe up for the different functionalities of the watch. That button on the right with that, well, yellow or gold accent, yeah, that's the back button. So the realme watch is more of like a Fitbit in that it has its own set of stuff on it, and then you connect it to an app. So the realme watch connects to your phone via Bluetooth through the realme Link app. In theory, this watch works with any phone you could install the realme Link app on. And it worked pretty well with the realme X3 Super Zoom that I've been testing out. I also have a video on that. One thing that I have to point out though, because I know you guys will be asking, there is no realme Link app on the Apple App Store. So okay, health-wise, this watch can track a number of things. It tracks all your activities, your different sleep stages, your heart rate, and yes, there's 24/7 heart rate monitoring. It can also track your blood oxygen level. This is honestly a good addition because ever since the virus has been going around, people have been clamoring for blood oximeters. Oximeters are the devices that actually measure your blood oxygen level, and well, this watch technically has that built in. Of course, it's not advised to use this watch in place of actual medical advice and medical testing, but it's still a great tool to monitor your stats and make sure that everything is moving along, well, consistently. There are a number of workout modes on this watch. And some of my favorites, there's Outdoor Run or Walk, which has connected GPS, meaning you can track where you are via GPS if you have your phone with you. So that means the watch uses your GPS technology on the phone and integrates that into its tracking. Personally, I love that there's a strength training workout option on the realme watch. I've been seeing more of this on wearables, but it's still an option that not every wearable has. Still, the strength training mode on this watch just generally tracks activity, and there's no automatic set tracking, a feature we find in, well, way more expensive wearables, so that's something I can forgive. There's also a meditation option on this smartwatch. Highly needed and highly advised in today's time. Other things on this watch include music playback control, find my phone options, and my favorite remote camera shutter. So I like this thing because it's just one of the settings on my watch that I can easily get to. Oh my god! I just started recording that clip using my watch. Huh. Look. My god. Look. Realme claims that the battery on this watch can last you up till 10 days. From my experience, well, it's been more than a week. At this point, I can't really tell you if I reached 10 days because the battery is so good. Ever since I unboxed this and it wasn't on full charge then, I only needed to charge it once. And well, it's still going. Another thing I specifically like about this smartwatch is that even on low bat mode, it allows you to work out and track your activity. So working out even when you haven't charged your low bat watch won't ever be a problem. The Realme watch is priced at 3,990 pesos, which is a good price point for a smartwatch that does a lot. Dude, gone are the days when if you say smartwatch, you think of unnecessarily expensive wearables. It's looking like Realme is holding on to its promise of more affordable tech, and they're bringing it to more than just smartphones. That's it for today's video, you guys. I honestly have to go and exercise. Let me know what your comments are in the comment section down below. If you want to see how I use this tech on a daily basis, you can find me on social media. That's @CisaSaid. Until next time. Oh, this says drink water.